Coming up, find out how to hear God through the single ear.
But the hearing is not located with these ears.
And how to see with the single eye.
The single eye is the third eye.
Unlock your prophetic senses.
When you're trying to see from God, you look unto the hills, you bring the attention up to the brow.
Learn the prophetic sensory method with Prophet Manasseh and Master Prophet E. Bernard Jordan.
When we hear, you hear through the vocal cords. Now, Dad, when we spoke about this lesson here, the development of the prophetic senses, eyes to see, ears to hear. What do you want to say about that?
Proverbs chapter 20 and verse 12. And I want us to look at this verse of scripture and get some thought around this here.
Got it. The hearing ear and the seeing eye. That's singular.
Yes. Because you don't want to hear out of two ears and you don't want to hear out of two eyes. Say duality just don't work in seeing.
Duality just does not work in seeing.
And you want to make sure you don't have a cross-eyed vision.
Ooh, Jesus.
Go ahead, prophet.
The Lord hath made even both of them.
You know, I never looked at it that it was single until you just said that, right? Because the single eye, and we could talk here, but please don't teach this to your Sunday school class at church. The single eye is the third eye. And I know prophet, how many of you have prophet taught y'all here about the third eye? If you did, raise your hand. You've heard that here before. Okay, I see a couple.
Single.
If the eye be single, the whole body is what?
Filled with light.
So when you are looking in the spirit, you want to create a clearing so that your eye is single, so you're prophesying from the God light. Jesus is the light of the world. And you want to make sure that you're lighting their world with Jesus.
Wow.
The first thing that God said when he created man was, let there be what?
Light.
And that's the light we prophesy from.
Wow.
We don't prophesy from the light of the sun, the moon, and the stars. That came on the fourth day. And there's nothing wrong with that light. It has its place. But the light that we speak from is the light on day one.
Wow. That's good. That's good. That's good. Wow. It also gets into the hearing ear. And you'll see Jesus usually say, he that hath an ear, let them hear. And so when we get into that, we understand that this ear is singular as well. One of the things that we teach here, and we're going to get into Elijah the prophet, Elijah and Elisha, these were hearing prophets. So you hear that a lot of their prophecies, they're going to say things like, I hear a sound of an abundance rain. That's a hearing prophet. The hearing gift is not located. We know that the single eye is here, but the hearing is not located with these ears. When we hear, you hear through the vocal cords. So when God speaks to us in our speech, it vibrates in the throat area. So people that tend to be hearing prophets tends to be people that either will go through two things. When you're a hearing prophet, you usually get a lot of attacks here. How many people get a lot of colds? You're always getting stuff around the throat area. Raise your hand. Come on, don't be embarrassed. You always get a lot of weird stuff around your throat. You get around. That most likely, that area of weakness is probably the area that God will use you in, because in your weakness is his what? So you always want to pay attention to that, because the hearing comes from the throat area. And the way how you hear God is you will feel it through your vocal cords. So when you're listening to God, you bring the focus into your throat. When you're trying to see from God, you look unto the hills, you bring the attention up to the brow.